Now understand discord. If everything is operating in tone, discord is something that is operating oppositionally or out of tune, which means alignment with the higher. And the release of the discord of your collective times is now present for you in order to witness it. And indeed, you will have to witness it in order to move beyond it. You don't get the free pass to ignore your own creations as you lift to the upper room in vibration, because you are and have been in accord to these creations. We always have to say this for the new student who believes that manifestation is about getting something. How do I get what I want and I was told to desire? How do I get the thing I have always yearned for? Tell me how to get what I want. And then you look about the lower field to see if it has appeared or not, or you look to some idea of an angel to grant you this wish. If you wish to understand vibrational accord, you will begin to see that everything you see and bear witness to, you are indeed in alignment to. The relationships of the life, the things you see out the window in your neighborhood, and the things that you see occurring in your world that may cause you fear or pain. We are not saying that you made the war, but we are saying you are in alignment to the idea of war because it's what you have known, what you have claimed, and what you have been confirming through your expectations. In general, it is safe to say that you get what you expect, and if the world that you've known has always been operating in deceit or from a place of corrupt ideology, you must understand that what is being claimed by you is what was agreed to. And as you begin to shift beyond this, one and then two and then many, you are actually shifting beyond an idea of separation that has indeed been in accord, vibrational accord with all of these things. Now you must understand that you will not stop a war by claiming that the war be stopped from the lower field, because you are still operating at the level of collusion with the creation that was indeed created at that level. But indeed, you may alter the very fabric of anything in manifestation by moving to the higher and then claiming the active presence of the divine upon it, within it, and as it. And the simple claim, I am in God, I am of God, I am with God, must support you at a level of realization of what is always true. And from this spaciousness, and we use that word intentionally, I am in God, I am of God, I am with God, you may indeed reclaim all things in accordance with what we call the upper room, Christ consciousness, if you wish, or quite simply the next octave of tone available to humanity as its change is occurring. And we said its change because indeed it is humanity that is undergoing this change. Now, some of you think that this is prophecy being fulfilled. Others of you say this is an idea of a probable reality that may or may not occur. Some of you may say it's time for humanity to make up its mind, go or come, or decide to live or extinguish ourselves. Indeed, what is occurring is actually tantamount in some ways to being driven to the edge of a cliff where you discover you must fly. To be decided upon by a world that is in chaos as to how things should be, to continue to contribute to that chaos through acquiescence to it, is to align to the fear that seeks to reclaim all things as of itself. Understand this very simple principle. The action of fear is to claim more fear. Every choice made in fear gets you more of the same. Each time you are told to be fearful, you are inviting more of the same, and you are claiming that as manifest reality. We are not saying do not pretend to see. We are not saying deny what is before you. We are actually saying to know it from the higher octave of vibration in order to re-know it in a higher way so that you are not being shepherded by it. You are not being shepherded towards deceit. You are not being shepherded towards your ruin. You are actually being lifted to a level of tone where that old shepherd, the one that would operate in fear, that would perhaps drive you across a cliff, across a bridge that will collapse under your weight, you instead are moving to a level of flight. Now, what flight means in this accord is indeed lifting. You are indeed lifting past the level of creation that has been informed by fear and endowed with all of the evidence of separation. The evidence of separation comes in many forms. It may be the dividing line of a neighborhood. It may be the border of a country. It may be this kind of idea of wealth and that kind of idea of poverty. And it may enhance your understanding of how special you are or how another should be envied or perhaps pitied. But all of these ideas are claims of separation. When you move to an agreement or vibrational accord with the source of all things, you do indeed move to equality. Now, some of you think equality is financial. Some of you think equality is a social structure, but indeed it is something quite other. It is the knowing, the inherent knowing, and knowing means realization that you are all of the same source, and that no human life is worth more or less than the one beside it, regardless of their place of birth, their status in the world, what they have to give you, or what they may require from you. Once you understand the true nature of the inherent divine, everything is altered. Everything is altered. Everything is altered.